Hi guys. I asked you guys this week what you would like to see, and the majority of you requested a general collective message, and that's what we're going to do. So if you hop on, just say hello. We'll see what wants to come out. I usually just work with the regular tarot at first, and then choose some random decks that call to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling some really big shifts. I posted on the Facebook page, The Spark Within, that I was seeing the word exclusive, and I'm just feeling like some really big energy movements. I just saw 111. So the first card out is the Three of Swords. Typically not the best card to start out with, but I also feel like there are a lot of us that are going through a healing right now. See if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, there's a rebirth happening right now. I'm hearing the word challenging, which is actually something that I've posted recently also. So if things have been challenging for you, as I've mentioned on the page, I do feel it is because the universe is asking for you, well, and your higher self also is asking for you to step your game up in some way, to further commit to yourself, further commit to your path, and become very conscious of a lot of people already do this, but every shift in your mood, what emotion is coming up for you and why. Let me just tune into these and see if anything is coming out here. So in the week ahead, I'm seeing a lot of energy surrounding commitment. On the other side of this rebirth and phase of healing, I just heard the word ring. So for some of you, this commitment is actually going to be like physically becoming a couple with somebody. And if you follow the page, I've been seeing the word exclusive and picking up on that kind of vibe for the last few days or so. I've seen it before, and it's been, I want to say it's been a couple of months now since the last time I was seeing the word exclusive and getting this same kind of vibe. So it might be that this was going to happen previously, but something came up and blocked the process somehow. Maybe blocked two people coming together, or something like threw a wrench in the plan somehow. And so it never happened. And so now things are shifting again, and it might be better timing. Something might be a little jarring. I don't really see any negative references here, so I don't think it's going to be in a bad way. Okay, I take that back. I just heard somebody say, I'm leaving you. So there might be some splits that happen in the week ahead. Please do keep in mind if you watch this that I'm literally just a channel and spitting out everything that I'm hearing, feeling, and seeing through the cards. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Cups. So this is a new emotionally fulfilling beginning. And the Six of Cups is here also, which usually can signify a reconnection with somebody from your past or from a past life. With it being connected to the Queen of Pentacles, I want to say that this could be for some a healing surrounding the inner child, your relationship with your mother growing up. I hear the word illusion. So perhaps there was an illusion that was cast over a situation and things are becoming very clear now. Let me see if I can get anything else. I hear clairaudient. I also hear lucid dreams. So you might become aware that, okay, first of all, I feel that you are becoming more in tune with your higher self. And so that's going to be it's going to be coming through very clearly for you in the weeks to come. You're really going to be honing in on that as you commit further to diving into becoming your highest and best self and eliminating things that don't align with that. You may also be gaining clarity through your lucid dreams or dreams, period, surrounding a commitment. You may see this coming in before it happens. Something that may have been very slow going now begins to speed up. The first card I have out from Nature's Whispers deck is vulnerability. So somebody's been working on becoming vulnerable or feeling comfortable in being vulnerable. Wow. Keep your dreams alive and be true to your heart. All of the heart cards here. Yeah, so some of you guys are going to be really diving deeply into your heart chakra to kind of figure out what might be blocking you from feeling safe in being vulnerable in a partnership or period. Okay, the card that wanted to come out was Scorpio. I transform. Card number 20. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio. The healing that you're going through might involve a Scorpio, or you might actually have Scorpio in your chart. with the Scorpio card and the Death card and the Queen of Cups out here, I feel inclined to say some of you might actually have a Scorpio coming towards you for commitment. If this is the case, you will sense this or see it or just have this inherent knowing that it is coming. And so it's almost as if part of you will be preparing for this or has been preparing for this, perhaps through your healing or even in a more physical way by building a business or creating stability in your life or cleaning your home or creating peace in your own day-to-day existence. Okay, passion, pay attention to the red flags, and children. And on the bottom of the deck, we have attraction. So this will be somebody that you're very attracted to. There may be a very childlike energy when you connect with this person, or one or both of you might have children. There will be a lot of passion exchanged between you. Pay attention to the red flags, I feel like, is more so pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is showing you. Because I feel they're going to increase. You're going to notice an increase. If you have been working very diligently on your healing, I do feel you're going to start to see, I just heard the word staggering results in the 3D from any spiritual healing that you have been kind of processing and working through. The Lovers. Strength and the Two of Wands. If this was somebody that, so this could be somebody that was indecisive, or if this is you, if the Two of Pentacles is you, you might have been having a little bit of trouble kind of balancing everything that is happening in your life, or you may have been seeing some fluctuations in your energy, or incoming and outgoing finances might have been a problem. It came out again. Okay, so Two of Pentacles and then Ten of Wands on the bottom. Ten of Wands is overwhelm, too much self-sacrifice, too much taking on everybody else's stuff. So this is needing to release the burdens, free up your energy, free up your time, creating more peace in your life. If there's any question like say you feel like, oh, I'm doing all of this work and working, like trying my best to manifest financial abundance or the love of my life. I feel like some that are watching might have the tendency to flip-flop between, yes, I'm doing this, I'm manifesting this, this is going to happen, and then kind of cycle back into fear, or is this ever going to happen, or I'm not seeing anything yet, and then kind of like freaking out. So that's something to become aware of, to firmly stabilize yourself in the trust and in the knowing that you are manifesting your desires. Because if you continue to flip-flop, it takes a little bit longer for things to come in. So it's just about having that self-awareness of, what thoughts am I thinking right now around what I'm trying to manifest, and what emotions and what energy am I emitting around this as well. Somebody might be struggling with some depression. Perhaps feeling stuck and like there's maybe no way out. If that's the case, it's time to go within. There's always a way out of feeling stuck. I'm being really drawn to the heart. I think that's a heart. No, maybe that's a little animal. Anyway, it looked like a heart to me. Right here. Looked like a heart to me at first, but I was really drawn to that. So I want to say, if you tune into your heart, you're going to know the way. You're going to know that whatever you're trying to manifest is coming. So it's all about addressing what is happening up here and training the monkey mind. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. I've been channeling lately that a lot of us really need to pause, to rest, to recoup our energies, and be a little bit withdrawn. Especially for those that were feeling drained or overextended. Or if you feel like not only you have a lot on your plate, but you're feeling stuck in some way, it's important to kind of withdraw from people for a while to get really clear in your own energy. And that way you can discover what your next step is. There's always a next step. We're never truly stuck. It's just a frame of mind. And a lot of times we can unconsciously allow the thoughts, opinions, and energies of other people and anything really that is surrounding us to kind of interfere with what is real and true. So, for example, if you get really set on something and you're feeling really good and you're like, yes, I can make this happen, and you put some effort towards it, and then here's so and so comes along with some self doubt, and they leave and they go home, and then suddenly you're like, I don't really feel so good about what I was trying to manifest now. So that's just a small example. Um, if you're starting a new relationship with anybody, if you're starting anything that you're really excited about that you're trying to manifest, or that is starting new, maybe be a little bit private and selective about who gets to know about that for a little while. I've been hearing a lot that somebody is watching for some among the collective. Oh, wow. There's passion again. And Saturn is coming in with the truth. This card has been coming out for my readings too. So in terms of Saturn and issues surrounding vulnerability, this could definitely be a childhood healing that is occurring, even if just on a subconscious level right now. Your family might trigger you. Yeah, many of you are going to be having breakthroughs in the weeks to come about perhaps areas that have held you back, even if that is just, ways that you were thinking or an energy that you were exuding. Because you're being guided to be your best self. I feel like a lot of what I'm saying is kind of repeating a message that I have said before, but that's okay. Maybe somebody needs to hear it again. There may be some lingering, I channeled this earlier while I was doing dishes. There might be some lingering codependency things that come up. This could be in you or your counterpart. Yep, I just saw the codependency card. So we're all learning how to become truly independent and stable in our own energy. Conscious manifestors. So retreat, express your love, and forgiving and learning wanted to come out. So I did channel a message of forgiveness for this weekend. This could be, all over the place. If you're experiencing a childhood healing, it could definitely be forgiveness of your caregivers. This can also be forgiving a previous partner for any wrongdoing, forgiving yourself. What I was originally feeling with that forgiveness message was a huge forgiveness of self and potentially forgiveness of a previous partner that may be coming forward to express their love. And because we have the retreat card here, I am kind of feeling like you might go kind of hide out with them, or I don't know if hide out is the right phrase, but maybe like go on a trip together or disconnect from the world for a little while. You may feel, I said this earlier in the reading, maintain your childlike spirit. Keeps showing itself to me. Can't really see it very well. But I feel like there is an influx of childlike energy because I was having that earlier myself. Yep. I've seen it 3 times now. So this could even be like a childhood connection that you had. But I am feeling like some of you are going to just know that something good and yummy is coming because you're going to feel, excited and giddy for no particular, like no obvious reason. You're just going to feel it. That's so weird. I'm hearing a song that seems completely unrelated, and I'm going to write it down and I'll put it in the comments. And I'm going to have to search for it because I don't know the name of it or who sings it. Just some lyrics that popped into my head. Let's see. Some of you might be healing jealousy, or some of you might be having jealousy issues if they see that you're healing and recuperating your energy and doing really well and becoming this fabulous, independent goddess. Whoa. Wow, leadership. Set your goals. And then on the bottom of the deck was new beginnings. Begin your new life. So if you've been kind of in a transition phase and you're like, what next? What next? But you're just kind of sitting there waiting for whatever wants to come into your life, I feel like the guidance is to get clear on what you truly desire to create in your life. Set some goals. Write it down. Follow your intuitive nudges. I'm hearing be specific. Discover your courage. So if there's anything that you have felt like you're really struggling to move forward from, or anything that, and somebody else might be having trouble with their courage also. They might have been, taking some moments to themselves to gain the courage to speak to you or to reconnect with you. I just definitely feel like there's been a giant transformation that's been happening under the surface. If you are reconnecting with somebody, I definitely feel like both of you will have transformed in a big way. And so, a lot of readers will say, like, somebody's coming back from the past, yada, yada, yada. That stuff always kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say it bothers me, but I'm just like, yeah, okay. Because with karmic lessons, when somebody that was a karmic lesson tries to come back in, it's just going to repeat the same lesson. So if somebody was severely damaging to you, and you allow them to come back in because you think that person has changed, like, it's just about having that discernment on, okay, has this person really changed? Were they really healing and learning their lessons? And are we aligned in our goals and what we're going to manifest individually? Like, is there a meeting? So you're going to know, like, if this person comes back, it'll be obvious energetically that this person has been really doing the work on themselves. I just heard respect yourself. And that's something that I was hearing earlier too. I often hear things when I'm just going about my day. So a lot of that is what I channel on the Spark Within Facebook page. But so yeah, remember to respect yourself. And that sometimes means not connecting or not reconnecting with somebody that was really awful to you. Of course, you can forgive. That, releases both parties from having, a yucky energy. But that doesn't, forgiveness does not always mean allowing somebody back into your life. I posted recently on my personal page that if I ever loved you, I most likely still love you, but in a way that is safe for me. So yeah, I feel like that applies nicely here. We'll see if anything else wants to come out. And if not, I will close this up. The Magician, the Star, Temperance. Some of you might decide to do something like a spur of the moment type of thing, which is funny because I was hearing stuff about being spontaneous just within the last couple of days. So I do feel like that's a message for somebody. If you have been feeling like, taking a spontaneous trip, like a road trip or any kind of trip, or doing anything spontaneous that feels really good, And that might be you that's coming out here. I'm definitely picking up travel vibes, and somebody might be relocating. And with the Star and the Temperance card here, there's definitely a lot of healing occurring. Even if you're not conscious of it, maybe you are after you watch this. Or maybe that is, something that you're going to step into throughout this week or the coming week. With the Five of Swords here on the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Wands, and wow. Okay. These three together suggest that you're healing from something from the past that left you feeling wounded, guarded, and maybe even gives you bad dreams or nightmares or anxiety. I'm just hearing some of you might be experiencing psychic attack in your sleep as well, or not getting enough rest. Maybe you're tossing and turning. I also want to say that this is the perfect time to smudge your home and create salt boundaries, which I am going to be doing myself. It's been a little while since I did that, but I feel like it would be good. So some of you might also be creating more of a sanctuary type of environment in your home. And another portion of you that are relocating maybe have decided to relocate because you don't feel it's possible to heal where you are. I just heard the word study. So you might be traveling abroad to study, or you might be learning a new skill. For some of you, it could have to do with manifestation. And how to stabilize your vibration. I'm also hearing that some of you might be learning about lucid dreams, which is funny because I'm going to be learning about lucid dreams myself. An additional message is to prioritize. So if you have a lot on your plate, make sure you're making lists and checking things off as you go along and completing things rather than continually letting things pile up and becoming more overwhelmed. Yeah. Let's see, I'm just curious. Okay, so I went back to the Love Angels deck. Somebody's ready to make the effort and they're releasing their ex. So this could be like an actual person that they're releasing, or it could be residual energies. It'll be different for everybody. But then there's also heart-to-heart conversations, and it's safe for you to love. So somebody wants you to know, like wants you to feel safe. with them. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it brought you some clarity, and thank you all so much for following, liking, subscribing, and sharing anything that I write on the page or all the videos that I do. And please feel free to comment as well. I love your comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.